Hey guys, this is Sasha. I'm one of the Onbu admin. We've had lots of questions lately about how to get bubs nice and high so that they're really comfortable on your back and don't pull on your shoulders. So I thought I'd film a quick video on how I personally do it. Now, this will not work for everyone. I fully acknowledge that everyone does it differently, but this is how I personally do it. I've been doing it for a while now, and hopefully this works for you guys and answers a few questions. If you have any problems, just obviously give me or one of the other Onbu admin a yell, and we'll hopefully answer it for you. Alright, let's get on to it. So I'm just going to quickly show you with the doll today. My toddler's being very uncooperative and won't come up, so I'm going to show you with the giant scary doll. Today I'm going to be using one of my old design ones, and it doesn't actually have PFAs, so I will show you at what point to tighten PFAs if you do have them, but just keep in mind that this one doesn't. Alright, so first things first is you want to get baby in the carrier. So normally I would either get my toddler to sit on like a couch or something. Tables are often a really good height, or just get him to stand on the ground. But before I do that, I will take the carrier and put the legs through the appropriate holes. Hopefully your baby's legs don't bend that way, but so you want both legs threaded through, which is a little bit harder with a floppy doll. No, this one cannot sit unassisted. Alright, so right under baby's armpits, as high as it will possibly go, and then obviously the straps are in the front. Now, I find it another really easy way to get baby, another easy place to sit baby is if I put one leg up on a chair or a table or something, and then I've got a little ledge to sit baby. Then what you want is I take my right hand, I'm right-handed, so I take my right hand, slip my thumb under the strap, and then place my hand on baby's right shoulder. So you want your right hand to correspond with their right shoulder, and obviously the left with the left. Then, so I've got one hand over top, and then I take my left hand, cross it over, slip it under the carrier strap, and then also use that same hand under baby's left shoulder. So one hand over, one hand under. Then you want whatever arm is obviously sitting against baby's tummy, so in this case it's left for me. You want that to sort of take most of the weight. So then I go over the top, then I place baby tummy on sort of like the broad part of my shoulders, so like where sort of my neck intersects with my shoulders. Now this will seem really high. You want baby to be a little bit higher than they will end up, because they'll sort of slip down a little bit when you stand up. So for this part you want to stay a little bit hunched over. Okay, so baby's on my back in the carrier. You want to slip your arms in one at a time, always keeping the opposite arm holding on to baby. I always just hold on to one arm, or keep the opposite arm on their bum or something like that. In this particular stage it's probably best to hold on to a strap and an arm. Alright, so got one arm through, then hold on with this arm, slip this arm through, get baby sort of comfortable but still in that same very high position. Make sure the arms are out. Now baby will slip arms in if that's what they want, but it's best to start with arms out just while you're getting them into the right position. It just makes sure they stay nice and high and obviously comfortable for you, and then they can do what they want regarding their arms. So while you're still hunched over, you want to keep the tension in these straps. That's often people's biggest sort of, not failing, but sort of mistake, is that they kind of let go, all the tension slips back, and obviously the carrier slips back with it, and then they get a low carrier, low baby, and everything is uncomfortable. So basically I try and keep as much tension as I can in these straps, so that even if I stood up, these are quite loose, baby would still stay in the same position. So I then When we talk about rolling the carriers, what we mean is we sort of pull forward and roll down. So we're rolling tension towards where the straps are. So we pull down, pull out any slack, and then sort of like roll it towards these buckles. Now you find your straps, give a little bit of a jump, and pull down. Now once you've gotten to a point where it's you know, reasonably tightened, then you can make sure your seat is all tucked under, baby's all even in the carrier, and then tighten that last little bit of slack out. Alright, now so this carrier was made for me personally, so I don't need perfect fit adjusters. It fits me perfectly for a baby this size. But you know, if you did have perfect fit adjusters, this would be the time to, you know, once you've gotten as much slack out of the bottom as you possibly can, because that allows as much padding as possible, then you want to adjust your perfect fit. You adjust your perfect fit adjusters, give it a bit of a jiggle as you're tightening, and then stand up, and baby should be nice and high. And this one is creepily giving me a cuddle. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, hopefully that's answered them. But yeah, feel free to post any other questions you've got, and we'll try and answer them. And good luck, guys.